Hello guys, this is Teacher Carla and ready for a brand new lesson. In mathematics, we have multiply, fractions, and whole numbers. Are you ready? Before we start our lesson, let's do the attendance. Once you heard the music with math, you will start checking the attendance and the mask of each of your members. From our previous lesson in MAPE, you discussed about musical instruments. So if you heard the saxophone playing, sing the song with Matt with our lyrics. Are you ready? Do you love the song? So leaders of the group, let's do the attendance and, of course, the mask of each of your members. I am happy that everyone is here for our lesson and everybody has their own mask. So for our first activity, remember your unique number from 1 to 15. Focus on the picture below. What is that picture? You are correct. That is an Advent wreath. Inside the Advent wreath, you will see a number. And if you determine that that is your number, you are the luckiest member of the group that will answer our number sentence. Are you ready? Okay, pupil number 2. Please answer this number sentence. 3 times 3. What's the answer? You are correct. That is 9. Focus on the Advent wreath. Pupil number 4. The number sentence is 3 times 5 equals 15. You are correct. Very good. Our next activity is about simplifying fractions. All you have to do is simplify the fractions that you will see on the screen. The pupil who will answer the missing number starts with multiples of 3. So, pupil number 3, are you ready? Let's do the first fraction. 2 over 4 change to 1 over blank. What is the answer? Number 3 is correct. The answer is 2. The next pupil to answer is number 6. Number 6, are you ready? 3 over 9 change to blank over 3. What's the correct answer? You are right. The correct answer is number 1. Very good, kids. So from the previous activity, how did we simplify fractions? Okay, that's good. Pupil number 6. That is correct. We simplify fractions by looking for the greatest common factors of the numerator and the denominators. Once you have the GCF, you will divide the numbers by the GCF. Very good, class. Earlier, we talked about the Advent wreath. The Advent wreath is one of the symbols of Christmas. But what do you think are these? These are gifts. Do you receive gifts like this? When do we receive gifts like this? We receive gifts like this during our birthdays and during Christmas season. Do you send gifts to your friends or other people? Yes, we send gifts to our friends and other people, our loved ones. When do you send gifts to your friends and other people? So during Christmas. Is it during Christmas or birthday alone that we send gifts to other people? We send gifts to other people any time of the year. Do you know other people or groups of people that send gifts to the needy? And who are they? Do you know this picture? Alright, so this is GMA Kapuso Foundation Incorporated. One of the people or group of people that send gifts to the needy. And I think they have a problem. GMA Kapuso Foundation has 15 gifts. 1/3 part of the gifts will go to the Kalayaan Elementary School for the Brigada Escuela. And the rest will go to other barrio schools. How many gifts should they give to Kalayaan Elementary School? Can you help me solve the problem? That's very nice of you. Let's help GMA Kapuso Foundation in gift giving. Question is, how many gifts does GMA Kapuso have? We have 15 gifts from GMA Kapuso. Which part of the gift should be given to Kalayaan Elementary School? That is correct. We have 1/3 for the Kalayaan Elementary School. Next question. What kind of people are those from GMA Kapuso Foundation? The people from GMA Kapuso Foundation are generous people. You are correct. If you were a member of GMA Kapuso Foundation, would you do the same? Pupil number 1? Very good. So why would you like to help other people? That's good. Because helping other people is a good deed. So for us to answer the problem, first question is, what is asked in the problem? Pupil number 5? That is correct. The number of gifts that they should give to Kalayaan Elementary School. What are the given data? That's correct. The answer is 1/3 and 15. What operation are we going to use? Yes, pupil number 15. We will use multiplication to answer our problem. What is the word clue? The word clue is part of. Remember the word part of? That means you have to multiply the fraction by the whole number. What is the number sentence? Alright, very good. We will have 1/3, the word clue, part of, and then 15. You are correct. The word clue, part of, will be changed to the multiplication sign. So, we will remove this and we will use the multiplication sign. What's the next thing we need to do, pupil number 12? We found out that we have the fraction 1/3 and of course, our whole number 15. We have to change the whole number 15 to fractions. Remember, when we are multiplying fractions, we have to also change the whole number to fraction. And what we will do to change 15 to a fraction, pupil number 11? Okay, very good. You will just put the denominator number 1. Now, you have your number sentence. Our number sentence is 1/3 times 15 over 1 equals n. Okay. And that's how we show the number sentence. So what's the next thing we need to do in multiplying fractions? Okay. So, pupil number 9, you have to multiply the numerator by its numerator. So that is 1 times 15. What is our answer? The answer is 15. Now, pupil number 8, what's the next thing we need to do? Okay, very good. You have to multiply the denominator. So, that is 3 times 1 equals 3. So, we have the answer as 15 over 3. Is this our final answer? Okay, it's not our final answer. For us to have the lowest term, what should we do? Pupil number 7? Okay, that's correct. So we divide 15 over 3. So 15 divided by 3 is correct. The answer is 5. So there will be 5 gifts that will be given to the Kalayaan Elementary School. And for our next activity, what are the methods that we can use in solving problems? Group 1 will explain the first method. Group number 2 will ask questions to group number 1. Group number 3 will explain the second method. And group number 4 will ask questions to group number 3. So, leaders of the group, please arrange your members and discuss about our activity. For group number 1, they have to multiply using the long method. That is 1/3 times 15 equals n. First, they have to change the whole number to a fraction by putting number 1 as the denominator of the whole number 15. First, multiply the numerators, that is 1 times 15 is equal to 15. And 3 times 1 is equal to 3. After you multiply the numerators, and after you multiply the denominators, check if your answer is already in its final answer by checking if it is in lowest term. You are correct. So 15 over 3 is not in its lowest term. So that means you have to divide both the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common factor. And the greatest common factor of 15 and 3 is equal to 3. So 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. The lowest term of 5 over 1 is equal to 5. You are correct. So for our long method, the answer is 5. So for group number 3, the cancellation method is 1/3 times 15. And then again, before we start multiplying the numbers, you have to put the denominator under the number 15. So the number should be 1/3 times 15 over 1. Cancellation method goes like this. First, you have to use one numerator and one denominator. You have to make sure that the numerator and the denominator has their own greatest common factor, just like 15 and 3. So, The greatest common factor of 15 and 3 is number 3. Divide 15 by 3. The answer is 5. Divide 3 by number 3, or the GCF 3, is 1. So, next thing is to multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. Multiply 1 times 5 is equal to 5. Next is 1 times 1 is equal to 1. 5 over 1, or simplify it, the answer is 5. The answer is 5 gifts. Alright, so did you enjoy our activity? That is good. How do we multiply a fraction by a whole number or vice versa? Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to make sure that the whole number is also a fraction. First, you have to use 1 as the denominator of the whole number. Next is to multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. For the final answer, you have to change it to lowest term by simply dividing the numerator and the denominator by its greatest common factor. And don't forget, make sure it is the lowest term that you are giving out. So, how do we get the final answer? That is correct. You have to get the lowest term of the fraction. For our next activity, we have stop and go. If the answer is correct, you will say go, and if the answer is incorrect, you will say stop sign. 5 over 6 times 4 is equal to 3 1/3. Is it a go or a stop sign? The answer is go sign. 7 times 5 over 6 equals 2 1/7. Is it a go sign or a stop sign? Stop sign. 3 over 8 times 6 is equal to 2 1/4. Is it a go sign or a stop sign? The answer is a go sign. I'm happy that you understand our lesson today. Let's go on with our last activity. Solve the following number sentences or problem. Find the product and reduce to lowest term. Get a piece of paper and answer the following numbers. I already posted the correct answer on your screen. Make sure to check your work properly. I am happy that everybody got the correct answer and everybody understands our lesson today. Again, this is Teacher Carla, hoping to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!